Welcome to 228main.com. This is Katie Leibman, the Director of Communications, reading the best of the blog to you. We never make decisions alone. No, we're not talking about all the different people we might consult when making a decision. We're not talking about the family members, loved ones, or trusted counselors in our lives that help us navigate the big stuff. Instead, we're talking about what happens in our own minds. We never make decisions alone because there are always at least 3 different versions of us in the mix. This idea has been explored by a number of researchers who studied the psychology of happiness, and writer Laura Vanderkam has summarized it really nicely in her work. Basically, our decisions are always happening by committee. There is the you who looks forward to things, who plans or even worries about the future. That's the anticipating self. Then there is the you who is right here today, living life. That's the experiencing self. Then there is the you who gets to look back, reminisce, and savor memories. That's the remembering self. The challenge is that only one of these people has to live out the costs of each choice, the experiencing self. Consider an everyday example. Should I go for a walk this morning? Nah, it's too cold, says the experiencing self. I'm tired. But think of how energized we'll feel after a walk, says the anticipating self. Yeah, that's how we felt last time when we didn't want to take a walk, but then we did, says the remembering self. Yeah, but you bozos don't have to find clean socks or bundle up or drag your behind out there or clean the floor after we track our shoes inside. I do. And that darn experiencing self isn't wrong, but it doesn't mean she should get the final say every single time. Do you hear the good points that the other two offer? They're not wrong either. The experiencing self, the one that lives here, does a lot of the lifting and has to deal with discomfort, has a disproportionate impact on 2 other really important people. Your anticipating self and your remembering self. It's a huge opportunity. That anticipating self is teeing up some really good stuff for you. She's planning for retirement, investing wisely so that you might spend well. Making the most of those chapters of life is something you can do to honor her effort. And the remembering self might be savoring your choices for decades. What kind of experiences do you want to give her to work with? How do you want her to look back on you? It's not about getting every little thing in life just right. Sometimes a walk is just a walk, a sandwich is just a sandwich, and a paycheck is just a paycheck. But from time to time, it's good to zoom out and see how these 3 people are getting along. When our plans, experiences, and memories are working together, life can feel very rich. What are you savoring from the past? Enjoying in the present, or looking forward to in the future? No matter where you find yourself, we're wishing, all 3 of you, some peace, comfort, and joy today. For more content like this, subscribe to our weekly email at 228main.com/newsletter. Until next time, drop in and see us at 228main.com, online or on Main.